everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to try to finish this within an hour because I need to do other things and I don't have a lot of time. So yeah. So anyway, this is the 6th episode, I believe, and I am going overseas on 25th. So because of that, I will be uploading other videos after this episode instead of going to the 7th episode. I will do the 7th episode after I come back in July, in the week of around 15-16 July that week. So please wait until then if you want this to come out. But I think the other videos are about the same level of interestingness as this is, I guess. So I hope you enjoy the other videos that I upload, and yeah, let's just start. We don't have time. Okay, so let's go to the website right now. Okay, so we are here in the website and we're gonna refresh the list now. What? Why is this 2 words? User experience is not 1 word, it's two words. Oh man. Let me take out my pencil and just do this. Okay, so we have user experience. Mutton? Oh, come on. Why? Why you do this to me? Okay, toilet paper. I'm fine with drawing toilet paper, but I do not want to draw mutton. That's for sure. Cuff and swing. Alright then. Let's just get back to this. Okay, so after quickly taking a look at what I'm should technically draw for the word mutton, I can now start because I don't want to accidentally draw something else and then, you know, just generalize stuff. But anyway, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, these words are just weird, honestly. Like, user experience, mutton, toilet paper, cuff, and swing. Maybe we can draw like a high-tech prison, like a very weird prison, because I feel like that would go well with these words. Don't ask me how. Okay, so this is a prison of the future. Let's start. Or like a prison for like VVIP kind of people, very privileged people who can afford to do this in their prison. That would be quite weird. Okay, so this is the space I have to work with. Actually, I should make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so yeah, this is the space I have to work with. And now I need to draw the so-called prison. I need to hurry up. Yes, hurry up. Okay, so I don't know what to draw here. This is a very high-tech prison. There's going to be a computer inside it, but you can't play games on it, but you can do other stuff with it. So, say there's okay, so there's this computer here. It's like a big screen over here. Okay, and on this screen you can select what you want. Then we have a prisoner here who is well prisoned, who is a prisoner. They are trapped in here, but they have all these high-tech stuff. So we have a prisoner here. The reason why I'm drawing the computer is because of user experience. So maybe the computer will ask you to rate the experience. Rate your experience. Okay, this is not particularly great font, but who cares? Then they'll ask you to rate it out of 5 stars or 5 something else. These are some terrible stars. But if I do the thing where you just do that thing, then you have to erase the lines in between and everything. It's too annoying. Okay. So this is the computer, this is the person's head. They're a prisoner. They're wearing like a little cap of some sort because they're a prisoner. I don't know, do prisoners wear caps? Actually, they don't need to, honestly. This is a person with some hair. Okay, so this is the prisoner. I just realized I just like to draw random circles and then I expect that to be a person's head. When in reality, people's heads are not circles. They're definitely not circles. Okay, so we have someone's head here. And um, and he's sitting here or what? Or it has to sit on the floor, so probably be sitting here. No, it's just sitting on the floor. Okay, this is some terrible drawing, I'll fix this later. I need a general positioning of things. So then he has some food, which is actually the second word, and I don't want to mention it because it annoys me. So he has some, it could be like those, some bone or something here. What does this even look like? Okay, you get the point. And then some rice, I guess, because this is like very. I think this would be probably be like very atas food or prison. So let's just put it at that. Okay, and then we have a toilet on the side, so you can see there's a toilet behind this wall here. It's like a little door to the toilet. It must be a hygienic somewhat. And okay, so yeah, there's nothing much to really draw about the toilet. Okay, so yeah, there's a toilet and there's a door to the toilet. And then after that we have the prison door, I guess. What else do I have? Oh, cuff. So actually he has he has movement within the prison, but ultimately he is cuffed. Like that's the only problem. He can get all the amenities he wants, but he is ultimately cuffed by some kind of, which the chain will be here. The chain is long enough for him to move around, so there'll be like a bunch of chain links, and this will be the end of the chain. So there's like a lot of, you know, but then they all just end up linking to this particular area. And this will be the rest of the room. And here there is a door of some sort, like a little door that people can enter. Okay, so here we would then draw the floor, or at least the edge of this thing, so that we have like a floor of some sort. Oh yeah, the swing. Where do we put the swing? Let's put a swing here, because we have space here. Okay, actually this is a very weird place to put a swing. Let's do this. Let's move this to the side and add a swing to the side. Because I'm not very interested in the door anyway. So let's add a swing behind him over here. Yeah, he gets to have a swing. I like swings. Do you like it? Okay, so yeah, you have a swing here. A very typical playground-ish kind of swing. Okay, so now let's fix some of the stuff in here and then we will go to color it. So first let me draw his legs properly. It looks a bit weird now, honestly. Okay, and then from here we can draw his other leg. Okay, again, this looks a little bit better. I kinda like this weird derpy face, honestly. Because this prison isn't realistic, so the person doesn't have to be realistic either. Draw some pupils though. It looks a bit weird without pupils. Okay, that looks even weirder now. Okay, let me just draw a normal face then. I think I know why it's weird, because there needs to be a nose in between before you can even draw the eyes. Okay, so yeah, we have this person here. It's such a weird looking person, honestly. And one of his hands doesn't have 5 fingers. Okay, so we are in at 14 minutes. I still have time, great. I just need to fix this door before we start coloring. Just fix all this extra line. Okay, I think this should be okay. Let me just start with this. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to make this thing straight so it doesn't look like some weird mess. Just straight with respect to the camera. Okay, it looks a bit more straight now. Okay, now I just need to oh wait, I'm gonna draw another line here because this needs to be like the edge of the floor here. Okay, that looks a bit better. So let's first color this borderless high-tech screen thingy. Actually not that high-tech, using today's technology can already. But yeah, still technology. I'm gonna color it this green to give a bit of color to this otherwise probably drab looking cell. The thing is, he hasn't selected how many stars yet. He's too busy staring at his food. Forgot to draw some cutlery. because we don't know how he eats, so we need some spoon and a fork, something like that. Okay, that's good enough. No need to draw anything super fancy. I think I should just sharpen this. Okay, yeah, actually when I was trying to sync the audio from the laptop to the video, for some reason like for the previous video, um, the one with the monk, I think. Yeah, I had trouble syncing it because of this sharpening noise, which just didn't sync with what I was doing in the thing. So at least let me show the sharpness. I know that I'm actually sharpening. Don't end up confusing myself. Oh man. Once again, I'm just gonna pull the wood out of this. Come on. I don't have time. Don't waste my time. Okay. Never mind. Okay, well, let me just color with this itself. Oh, the leads are really soft. They just break off so quickly. Okay, so yeah, this is the wonderful green color screen that asks you to rate your experience, and he still hasn't because he's too busy doing something else. Oh, I forgot to draw toilet paper. I drew the toilet but not the toilet paper. Ah man. Here we go. Now we have some toilet paper. And we have the thing as well. Okay, good. Let's continue. Actually, I think there are prison. Actually, in the Netherlands or somewhere, I think when people are put into prison, they're instead of going to an actual prison, they get to live in this thing that's just a house. And once they're done, they can go. And I'm not sure if it applies to all of the prisoners there, but I've definitely read it somewhere. I don't know if it was in the Netherlands though. But actually, this raises a huge question. Should if do you put criminals into a place that is like prison, or do you give them, or how much living condition do you give them? Like, do you give them super decent ones? Do you give them luxuries, or what do you do? I think in terms of prisons, I think the ones nowadays are definitely way better than what they were in many years ago, because nowadays they actually give them some decent enough, okay, actually maybe not the food, but they do give them enough time to do certain things like exercise, read a book if they want to, all those kind of stuff. So at least they allow them to do that, I guess. But at the same time, I think it'd be good if they give them nutritious food, or at least cater to certain dietary restrictions, either due to religion or due to actual dietary requirements in a sense. Because sometimes, because food is one of the main necessities, and especially if you're not gonna put them in there for life, like if you don't want them to die in prison, and I suppose you should at least give them some good nutrition while they're in there. of course, if for those who are there for life, then obviously they would definitely need it more than the others at the same time. So I don't know what I'm saying. But then, yeah, the point is, I feel like they should give some decent food in the prisons. And I heard somewhere that in America, I think now it's a bit better, but there was this time where kids apparently got food that is comparable to that in prison. Like their food is just so bad that kids don't even eat the food. And I think that's just not nice, man. And at the same time, having a food program like that may be nice, like, it's very easy to cater for. But or things like that, they definitely may not benefit from the program at all. Like they also need to bring their own food. So I think it's better to have a system where you can actually buy your own food. Like you get to learn how to spend your money wisely, and at the same time you get to choose your own choices. Of course at the same time make sure that the food is nutritionally good and not like terribly junk food kind of thing. Um but in that scenario like what we have here, I feel like that's a good system to begin with because people can buy what they actually want to eat every day. They can make their own choices. They can learn how to manage their money well and things like that. Okay, so for the toilet, we'll need to color it like a porcelain-ish color. I'm gonna color it like ivory because he's a rich guy and his toilet looks like ivory. So it's a special yellow color. Actually, toilets can be any color you want. I mean, seriously, there was like a golden color toilet just for Trump. Why not? Oh, it's just a pencil with that weird black spot thing. Okay, so yeah, the toilet here. See, the ivory is quite pigmented. Like you can really see the color here. Okay, just use this color to have so it's a bit different. Actually, by right there should be like one of those cleaning supplies or something here, but um, I'm too lazy to draw that. As you can see, and I also don't have time. Okay, it's still recording. It's 23 minutes in. Um, now that we get some black and white to make this a little bit more, you know, shaded in the sense. Because I shouldn't go too deep the black because this is actually a light color to begin with. Anything you transfer there? Do this part here. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Okay, and then for the toilet paper, we would just use the white and color it in. Then just add some, maybe some brown or something to make it a little bit more toilet papery. Let's get some gray. Toilet paper doesn't look exactly white, pristine white. Even the ultra rich kind wouldn't look like that. So for the red, your experience would you like this color? I'm gonna make it a nice blue color. See if that's possible. I just draw on top of this. I think I need to sharpen this honestly, because it won't work. He, this is what happens when you try to write. You write in such a way that you can't even trace over it with a color pencil. It's not sharp. Anyways, never mind. That was not a good thing to do. Now let's move on to the swing. This is the kind of swing that you would see in a park. I'm gonna use Van Dyke brown because I think black would be too basic. Make it brown instead. It also give a bit more character to the swing, and not just make it look like a plain black color. Okay, so we have the swing. Can get a bit of a white here. I think white looks a bit more prominent on darker colors for some reason. Because well, they are darker colors, I guess, on black as well. Okay, so this chain, I don't think I want to draw over it because you just saw what happened with the words themselves. It just don't look good on it. So I'm not gonna color the chains, just so that they're still visible over the colors. So now I need to color the door. The door will be like a dark gray. I'm gonna use this charcoal gray. Did you hear anything? I don't know. I'll have to check that later. Of course, if you do it too hard, you end up just getting scratches all over the door. But the door has to look old and scratchy, right? Haha, haha. That's the point. I'll just cover the handle up first and then draw it in later. Do some seriously dark gray here. I kind of like this way for some reason. It's nice and it actually has a charcoal feel to it. Although I kind of made it a little bit too scratchy because of my very harsh coloring. Okay, so now after I do this, let me get in with the black and then draw the handle something. Because this is locked, he can't open it. Even if he could reach it, he can't open it. Okay, so we need to color the prisoner, then we color the background. The prisoner is gonna be wearing something like prison clothes, but we're not gonna make it black and white because that's too simple. It's too simplistic and it may end up blending in too much with the background. So I'm gonna use some yellow instead. I think yellow would be better color. It's nice and visible. Allows the guards to see the prisoners very easily. I'm gonna use some yellow and some maybe khaki pants, I guess. Return of the khaki. Pretty basic here, nothing crazy. Of course, it should cover most of his legs, so I'm gonna just end it off here. I don't think he needs to wear shoes unless he's going outside, so he's probably barefoot right now. But I didn't draw his toes. So maybe he's wearing socks or something. I don't know. Honestly, who cares? Hey, where was that color from the last time? I really like that color. Where's that? Let me go find it. Ah, this one. the light, wait, no, not this one, this is yellowish brown. Is it this one or? I don't remember it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need to find it so I can color things. I might just use this. I think this one. And this one, sorry. The reason why everyone here has the same skin color is because I'm lazy. That's the only reason. Because I'm a lazy person and I'm too lazy to do stuff. Yeah. And also I don't have time. Actually, that's not really a reason. I could just use anything, any other color. We color his hands or feet as well. He has very huge hands for some reason. Maybe that's why he is very good at being a criminal and he got locked in here. Okay, good. So now, oh, his neck, I forgot his neck. So now let me get in with the black and white. Or should I use some kind of brown? I think that would be better. If I use black, white, it kind of ends up looking a bit weird, honestly. Use white for the lighter parts here. And we use the black for making his eyes pop out a bit. Okay, so yeah, now we have him and his hair. We will color it in. Okay. Needs eyebrows. Oh, I never drew eyebrows. Oh my gosh, I never drew eyebrows on people. How funny of me. Okay, now he has some eyebrows too. That's great. Now let's move on to his food. I do not know what I'm gonna do here. I just drew something that looks like some curry or something. So I'm just gonna color it in some weird brown color. Not this, not the khaki brown. That'd be very weird. Not this one either. This yellow ochre. Use some yellow ochre and add some browns to it. Can kind of look like this color too. Okay, as you can see, I was too lazy to properly edit my drawing before I started. Okay, yeah, this is food. It's very simple, nothing crazy. Now let's color in the cutlery with our, not this one, I'm gonna use a different white, gray. Okay, color the spoon, fork. Actually, you should just have a fork, then that'll make things so much easier. And color this thing, and the thing on his hand. Just like more of this here. It's like a huge, huge chain. So yeah. Okay, so how many minutes are we in? 35 minutes. Okay, great. Now you just need to color the background. Great. I can be done with this. Great. So the floor, it would be some kind of a gray color actually. But I don't think it would be the gray that I'm using here. Or would it? Let's see. I should probably use a different gray because if I use the same gray for both, it would be quite weird. Okay, let's just use this thing that's just called gray. I think this would work. This has a slightly greenish to differentiate from the other grays. So just to make my life easier, I'm gonna, you know, sharpen this. Since I have nothing else to talk about, I'm gonna talk about the swing. You know I like swings, right? Actually no, you don't technically know. I'm telling it to you for the first time. Great. Yeah, I like swings a lot. Like seriously, they're very fun. They're more fun than any other playground equipment you can have. Honestly, he did some high level espionage or something, and now he's in prison. But this is maybe he did espionage. That's why this isn't a normal prison. This is a prison where they want to keep you in, but at the same time they're not like a normal prison. They allow you to enjoy your luxuries because they want to get the truth out of him somehow. So by giving him luxury, they're allowing him to feel comfortable a bit more, and by being comfortable, he can, you know, he he may want to tell them the truth, or he may want to change to their side or something. That's what they're interested to do, and we'll see how that goes. That should be a movie. That sounds like a great plot for a movie. Only thing I don't know how to end it. I don't know how to end this thing. And of course, he likes these things, as you have seen here. And yeah. So now I'm coloring the floor. Unfortunately, the room they have isn't particularly great. It's normal drab looking room. The only thing that's not drab here is the screen and maybe the toilet. The toilet has some interesting ivory color to it. Great. Sharpen and sharpen. What did I just do? Oh man. These pencils are not that good at being sharpened. They break pretty easily. So you can't over sharpen it, making it pointy. That's a problem. Oh man. But you may be wondering why can't I just use some Faber-Castell or something. Yeah right, maybe I could just do that. Was I putting it into the wrong one? I don't know, which one's the right one? There's one that's slightly bigger than the other. Honestly, I don't know. I just want to finish this soon. If I do put it into the bigger one, maybe it'll break more easily because the bigger one obviously isn't meant for this pencil. Maybe the sharpener's a bit jammed because I sharpened the pencils too much. Oh well. Yeah, the reason why I didn't use Faber-Castell or anything is because the ones that I have are not a full set. This is the only one in the full set, and I don't want to be bothered to buy a new one because I already have color pencils. Why buy new ones? Why spend like another $10 just to buy a new one? No. Actually, that isn't that much, so maybe I should have just bought a new one since I actually paid money to buy this tripod. Yeah, this tripod is what made this possible. You may be wondering why didn't I just choose the paint on this instead of coloring with color pencils, since I told like, that's what I usually use as my art medium, paint. Because first of all, this is not a good place to paint. Obviously, this is very dry paper. This isn't suitable for paint. And even if I did, of course you can still paint on it, but it will not look nice. Like even color pencils look terrible on this. You imagine painting on it, it's not gonna look smooth very easily. Unless you paint tons of layers, it's just gonna look pretty streaky and very dried out in the sense because this paper absorbs water like crazy. So yeah, if you're gonna paint, use the correct paint, paper. Especially if you're doing it seriously. Like this isn't particularly serious art. This is just me drawing out some dumb prison in which there's some high level guest in here wearing the most unique prison clothes and well enjoying a unique meal. Why am I laughing? This just makes me wanna laugh. Ah man. Nah, it's not working. I think there's something jammed in there. Let me try the other one. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Whatever. I don't want to move and get another one because that's just gonna ruin the momentum here. Also, that means I have to edit the video. I mean, I could just leave it like that because honestly, it's not gonna take that much time. You can understand a few minutes of silence, So as I finish this, I have a feeling this took more time than all the other things. Why do I feel like it took so much time just to color this? It's now 43 minutes in. Oh no, it's so scratchy. I think this should be renamed as Struggles with the Sharpener. Oh, okay. Yes, this should be enough for the remainder of the stuff here. Yes, we are done with this floor. Now the final step is to color the wall, I guess. So for the wall, actual fast coloring, I need to make sure the boundaries are clean. So I don't end up like making this into a little kid's drawing. It's terrible. Run over in a sense, spill over. But I think you know, this prison has a swing. And I think that itself makes it an extra prison. Extra, very extra high level. Not exactly a prison. It's more like luxury place, because I'm pretty sure there was at least some people who would literally spend the entire day playing on that swing. Like me, I like to play on swings. I enjoy swings a little bit too much. But that was on the words, I guess. So I just drew it in. Maybe this is like the ultimate card. Like, look, we're literally giving you a swing. You better tell us the information. Let me just color this a bit more lightly so that you can still see your pencil through it. But the rest of it, I color it darker. And then I sharpen it with the unclogged part of the sharpener. Oh man. Okay, so okay, for the toilet, what should we color it? I think we should color it a different color. It's gonna be so boring if we color everything this one grey color that I had to keep sharpening over and over again. I'm gonna color it like a dark blue or something, like indigo. Not indigo, like the that greyish blue. It looks a bit like indigo, but it's not indigo. Yeah, I'll go find it later. And I'll show it to you, that color. It would match this grey very well. Because it's like a similar color range. Okay, so yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not very interesting to see this color. The more important thing is the other elements in the drawing, not this wall or the floor. Okay, I think that's kind of suits it enough. So for the inside, we would color it up in like this kind of. Let me just find the blue. No, this ultramarine. I don't want ultramarine. I want something like Uh, where is it? Where is that blue? The blue. Wait, is it actually ultramarine? I don't know. I also don't know what I want to do. I don't move it. Please don't move. I'm just gonna stick my hand out casually. Cerulean blue? No, not cerulean. I think actually it is ultramarine. I just realized it's probably ultramarine. This is the lighter one. Yeah, this is the one. This is actually the color. It's just a light ultramarine actually. Forgot to draw the wall. So this side will be a bit darker, and this side will be a bit lighter. The door is transparent, so you can actually see the toilet there all the time. But the doors can help hold in the smell, so it won't smell bad, don't worry. And maybe he could just request for some, you know, that thing that you can spray to make your toilet smell nice. But I don't know what they give in here. Okay, so we now need to take actual ultramarine. Where is ultramarine? Please present yourself. Yes, the dark ultramarine, and just color this. I don't need to use black or anything. This is already quite dark on its own. And yes, I'm done actually. So I'm about this. Just there. Maybe just color this a little bit more nicely, I guess. It looks pretty scratchy actually. Okay, so yes, here's the completed picture. Oh, you may be wondering why the wall isn't colored. Oh yeah, the wall. Let's just go in with more of that grey. More grey. And just cover this up a bit with the grey. Actually, I'm not done. I need to make the walls a bit darker. Oh man. Actually, you can just color black on this. That'll make the wall look a bit different. Can't go wrong with the black, right? Unless you make it too scratchy and it looks pretty bad. Okay, I think instead of using black for that, let's use charcoal grey. There's the charcoal grey. Charcoal grey cup. Where is it? Is this one? Yes, you have it here. Let me just slightly rub it over here to make it a bit darker. Okay, so as I'm finishing up, I will tell you my end messages. Okay, so as I told you earlier, you will not get to see the next episode until the week of 15, 16 July. And even then, it may be a bit delayed because I need time to rest after coming back. So I need time to actually make a new make the new video and actually post that because I don't think I have time now to do that one as well. So that's why I'm only doing the ones that I can post during the time that I'm overseas, and the rest, the video after that will come next time. So yeah, I think there's nothing else much to say. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and subscribe. And as always, I would like to say, well, thank you and bye.